Problem for graphing rational functions. Alright, so this is our example. Y equals x minus 2 over x minus 3. So first you would find your symmetry of your graph, and you would do this by making all of your x's a negative. So you would do and I mark your guys. Yep. So you do f of negative x equals, you make this x negative, so it'd be negative x over, or negative 2, and another negative x minus 3, and then once you break this up, you would get negative x minus 2 over negative x minus 3. And this is not the same as your original problem, so you would have a y-axis symmetry because it would be different. And next step would be to find your y-intercept, and to do this you would make all your x's 0, so that would get 0 for that x, minus 2 over 0 for that x, minus 3, which will get you negative 2 over negative 3, or 2 over 3. And that is your y-intercept right there. Next you need to find your x-intercept. So what you would do is you would take the numerator of your fraction and make that equal to 0. So that would get you x minus 2 equals 0. Do plus 2, and x equals 2. And that is your x-intercept. Next, you have to find your VA. And to do this, you set your denominator equal to 0. So that would be x minus 3 equals 0, plus 3 plus 3, x equals 3. So you would have a VA at 3. So that is your VA right there. Next, you need to find your HA. And to do this, you look at the exponent of your x's. So in this case, both of these x's would have a 1, and since they are equal, then you would have to take the coefficient of these x's. In this case, they are both 1, so you would take those and put 1 over 1, in this case, equals 1. So that is your HA. So 1 is your HA. So you have a line at 1. So now you have to graph this based on your information. So first of all, you can start with your x and y intercepts. So as we saw before, we have a y-intercept of 2 over 3 and an x-intercept of 2. So you would put your x-intercept at 2 and your y-intercept at 2/3, roughly at 2/3. And then you have your HA and VA. Your VA, which is vertical, would be at x equals 3, and your HA, which is horizontal, will be at 1. So at x equals 3, you would have this line right here. Imaginary line, where no points can touch. And then your HA at 1. So a line Then you simply take these points and make your your graph. So you would have a line which touches both of these points on this side. Once it touches both points, it goes down, because it cannot touch either of these lines. So you have one here, and then you would have one on this side too. And that is your graph of that rational function. And that is how you graph rational functions.